What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve, and today I'm going to finally get around to reacting to Superman, the Christopher Reeve Story. This is going to be a tough one. When I was growing up, I am 44 years old. I was more of a Batman fan, but there was no denying that Christopher Reeve was Superman. He is probably one of the most perfectly cast actors for a comic book role in history. And I honestly don't think there's anyone who disagrees that he is a top 1 or 2 Superman. He's in everyone's mind, he's probably number 1, and with good reason. He was amazing as Clark and amazing as Superman, and his life was just as amazing. So I'm interested to see what this is about. It's going to be sad, I know, but it's going to be good. So let me get into this one. In 3, 2, 1, go. That
Everybody's
score.
I am not a hero. That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
One of the best scores of all time.
Hands down, he was Superman from day one.
I realized that if I could pull off this part, it would change my life.
John Houseman said, Mr. Reeve, it is very important you become a serious classical actor. Unless, of course, they offer you a load of money to do something else.
That's usually how it works.
He convinced me when I first met him that he would fly.
Doing things with my dad, it was all about activity and action. Riding bikes, playing soccer, skiing.
Like, just watching this
My dad was very
has me
competitive,
choking up
and
inside.
He didn't necessarily slow down.
We said goodbye and he gave this wave. That was the last time I saw him on his feet.
This is rough.
Mr. Reeve currently has no movement or spontaneous respiration.
Superman, crazy. Just that simple little thing over the horse.
I'd ruined my life and everybody else's. I won't be able to ski, sail, throw a ball to Will. Won't be able to make love to Dana. Maybe we should let me go.
She came flying in, and she just yelled, "I love you. I love you."
And then she said the words that saved my life. You're still you, and I love you.
He and Robin were such good friends because they could match each other.
Robin also had struggles that he dealt with his whole life, and I think that they both were aware of darkness.
Brother Chris is fighting like crazy. When you find people who fight like that but still keep their humanity, that gives you great hope.
It's crazy.
That is tough because I can feel him, but he can't feel me.
It must have been hell for my mom, too, knowing what she had lost.
I felt I needed to do something, not just for myself, but for everyone else in the same condition.
The fact that Superman was in a wheelchair and was willing to go public with it was huge.
Help is on the way.
The Christopher and Dana Reeve Paralysis Act.
People are literally walking because of him.
What is a hero? My answer was that a hero is someone who commits a courageous action without considering the consequences.
That is a hero.
My definition is completely different. I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles.
That's true as well.
I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
God damn, man. When is this? When? I think I missed the date. Oh my God. This is something that I have to watch. Even though, as I mentioned, I wasn't a huge Superman fan back when I was younger. Again, we all knew Superman, and this is such a sad story. I mean, it is true, a lot of people go through this every day, and it did help tremendously that such a huge name celebrity was going through the same thing. And luckily it was a celebrity who was a good person. You know, I can't even, it's just like, anyone could go through this. Like, I am a healthy person. Tomorrow I could, something could happen and I could go through what Christopher Reeve and thousands of other adults and children go through. Like, you don't know what's going to happen, and you have to be strong to deal with it. Like, I don't know how I would do it. And everyone who has to deal with this, like, they are some of the strongest people in the world. I don't face much adversity in my life. There are people out there, I don't know what to say. They're just stronger individuals than I am. And it's sad to see. This is just like on a tangent. I watch a lot of funny videos like Fail Army and stuff like that, where, people falling and stuff. And a lot of them, oddly enough, are people riding horses getting thrown off it. And like, when you're watching it in context of that video, it's, you laugh because it's funny. The horse doesn't want the human on them. And you don't really give it a second thought. But like, this could happen. It did happen. It does happen. And there's probably so much more to the story that we don't know. Like, I don't know. Everyone knows Christopher Reeve was Superman and got paralyzed. Like, that's the extent of my knowledge. We know that he was a good guy. I don't know details of it, but this documentary is probably just going to shed light on just how many people he tried to touch and help while he could. Like, it's just, there's a world filled with inspirational people. Christopher Reeve is one of them. And just like, as I said, I don't know how people do it, because I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation, but I don't think I personally would have the strength to do what everyone else does, like be an advocate for something. And it's kudos to everyone out there who can, because it means the world to people who might have similar issues as they do. And, getting off of that topic, because I get emotional inside. I don't typically cry. So like, it's weird. I just don't, for some reason. I feel all the emotions, they just don't come out. So I want to kind of switch it to something more happy. In the world we live in, with superheroes and movies in general and casting and actors playing parts, I don't remember anyone at all not being happy with Christopher Reeve as Superman, and that does not happen a lot. Even like after the fact. I know probably when he was cast, some people were probably questioning it, but like, once the movie was over and it was out and they started doing sequels, like, he was Superman and everyone acknowledges that he's Superman. And nowadays you could cast the greatest actor in the world to play Wolverine or somebody else and no one's going to like it, even if the movie is good. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's crazy how perfect he was for that role. And I'm going to end my reaction here. I didn't want to talk too much during the portion of the trailer, because I wanted to actually hear what was going on. So this might not be one of my best reactions. It was probably boring, but like, I wanted to watch this, and I wanted to watch this with all of you who actually watch my video. So for anyone like my age or older, if you have like fond memories of Christopher Reeve, or how his Superman affected you, or how Christopher Reeve affected your life after he was injured, and doing all that work to kind of help others in that situation, let me know in the comments below, and we could have a happy conversation. So I'm just going to shut up for now, and I can't wait for this to come out in the theaters. I'm going to watch it, I'm sure. I'll be sitting down with a lot of you out there. So yeah, whew, that was good. Very good show. I'm not even going to ask what you all thought of it because I honestly don't think there's anyone out there who is not interested in this. So let's talk about it in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, guys.